Hey guys, before we get started with today's video, I would like to quickly tell you about today's sponsor, Debloat. Debloat is a gut health supplement designed to tackle bloating after every meal. I'm sure you guys have had that uncomfortable, heavy feeling after eating that just makes you feel so slow and sluggish. Well, with Debloat, you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's a clinically proven blend of digestive enzymes and probiotics that makes your digestion faster and healthier, helping you feel lighter and more energized. It's super easy to use. Just take one capsule and you're good to go. While other brands only offer either digestive enzymes or probiotics, Debloat combines both, so you get the best of both worlds in one product. If you're ready to finally feel comfortable after meals, check out Debloat by using the link in my description. And thank you to Lumo for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's get right into the video. What's up, you guys? I know it's been a minute. We just got back from Florida yesterday at 12 in the morning. So this video is pretty much going to be us getting our crap back together. We've been gone. We, as in myself and Kylie, have been gone a little over 3 weeks. Lou has been gone for like 3 months and Kenji about a month. So much has happened, honestly, and I do plan on giving you guys the update as to what happened, so definitely stay tuned for that. But right now I'm kind of in a rush. I'm dressed and I'm ready. Lou and Kenji are downstairs waiting for me. We're gonna head to just like run some errands. As I said, I did get back yesterday and I was able to get some stuff done, but there's still so much to do. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for like the next few days as we pretty much get our stuff together and get like back into the routine of stuff. So you guys will see all of that. Before Lou starts calling me downstairs, I'm gonna head down, so I'll see you guys in the car. Bye.
I love this thing.
I'm glad you like it.
I really do. I wanna buy me the table. I wanna buy me the table now.
You should.
Yeah.
A bird like that before. That's not a crow. That looked like a vulture. That bird is huge. We just came from the seafood corner market, which we love this place. Well, I love this place. This is Lou's first time here. I came here one other time, and every time I come here so far, customer service is spectacular. The guy was just telling me if I need something to just like call the day before, and then he'll have it for me the next day. So this is like my new favorite place for sure. So we're on base. We made it to the hospital. I'm not gonna take you guys in because that's just our private business, but we're gonna go to the hospital, make some appointments for Kenji. He's 2-year appointment. I'm gonna make an appointment for myself, and then I'll come back and I'll see you guys once we're done. We just finished at the hospital getting all of our stuff in order, and now we are heading to this Puerto Rican restaurant that we go to pretty much anytime we can because the food is so tasty. This is the restaurant, the Puerto Rican Cafe. still outside mowing the lawn. I decided not to stay out there because I don't want that stuff in my hair. Kenji is over here with me. That's right, you're sitting down. It's just about time for him to take his nap. Probably put him down in about 30 minutes. We do have a few more things to do today, but I think Lou's gonna handle the rest of the stuff, which is going to the grocery store. Him and I are just gonna, you know, spend some time together, because although we've been together, we haven't really had just one-on-one time just together, just him and I. So we figured we'd do like a charcuterie board, some wine, and, you know, just get the kids some sandwiches for dinner tonight and do it like that. So he's gonna go out and get those things for that a little later. But yesterday, huh? No, baby, we're not playing with the light. Play with your toys. We're just trying to get back into routine, because y'all know how it can be when you leave the house. We was away from home for like 3 weeks, so trying to get Kenji back on his routine, myself, Kylie, because school is back in session. There's a lot to be done, and there's some new and exciting things coming up for us and the family and stuff, and for you guys, because I'm going to take you guys on a journey like I always do. I always include you guys on whatever journey we stumble upon. We'll talk more about that later, either in this video or the next video. I do want to show you guys the bread that I made yesterday, and since I've been back, I feel like none of the stuff I've cooked has come out good. Yesterday was the first time I cooked. I made pizza. So I made pizza from scratch probably a month and a half ago, but I made an extra batch and I froze it. So yesterday I just took all that stuff out, that thawed it, and then cooked it. Hold on. All right, anyway, what I was saying was I just took out the pizza stuff that was already frozen, and I made it yesterday, but I feel like it didn't come out right either. Like, just rolling the dough into a circle was hard. I had to call Lou to help me for that. And then the pizza sauce, I should have cooked it over the stove because it was so thick. And I feel like the same thing has happened with this bread. This is like the third time I'm making bread, and the time that I made it before I left to go to Florida it came out so good. And this time, I don't know, I don't really like it. Well, maybe because I have something to compare it to. One, it's super dark at the top, like it burnt almost. I mean, I don't know, it's not as soft, I feel like, but Luke said he liked it, and since I baked it, I'm gonna use it this week for like sandwich bread and things like that. So the kids are having sandwiches today, so I am gonna use it to make the sandwiches. But I did want to show you guys the bread. I'm gonna put that back in here, and this is how I'm storing it. I put it in wax paper. I hope you guys can hear me. But I put it in the wax paper, and then I put it in a bread bag. And I got both the wax paper and the bread bag from Amazon. I absolutely love this wax paper. It's reusable. You can wash it with mild soap, rinse it, and then leave it out to dry. It's amazing. When I first got it, I was cutting the bread and I cut it on the wax paper, and so my wax paper has a rip in it, but I still use it. And I think since I'm using the bag as well, it's still protected. And inside this bag, it's lined with wax as well. So it's basically double protected. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about what happened and give you guys an update of everything that's pretty much gone on thus far. Last time you guys saw me, it was just me in the house with the kids. And I think it was like a reset video that I did or something like that. And Lou had left to go to Florida because I had told you guys like one of his family members was really sick. So Lou left in like January, the end of January, like the last week of January. And we just got back yesterday. So today is April 25th. We got back on the 24th at 12 a.m. in the morning. So Lou has literally been gone from the end of January up until yesterday. But in that time frame, he's flown here to visit for like a week, and then Kylie and I drove out to meet him, and so we've seen him since then, but he hasn't come home to stay. He's kind of just been like in and out. So the last time he was here, when he left, he took Kenji back with him, and you know, Kenji was there. He stayed with his mom, and you know, they had time to spend with Kenji. Of course, Kylie couldn't go because she had school, so her and I stayed here. It was a really nice time for us to like bond, just her and I, and it was a really unique experience because I don't foresee this ever happening again, where you know, Lou and Kenji will just be in Florida and me and Kylie will be separated from them. The car key?
Yeah.
So it was a really unique experience. No, I didn't really get to sleep in because of course Kylie still has school and things, but I did have a lot of time. I went to the gym. I took better care of myself. I had more like self-care. Kylie and I did a lot of fun things together. We did a bunch of science experiments. We played chess and games, and like it was fun. We did some library events that they have for the kids. I went to a librarian event. It was nice. It was a good time, but the time got cut short because Lou's family member ended up becoming sicker. So what ended up happening was 3 weeks ago, Kylie and I left Maryland and we drove to Florida to stay with Lou and stay with the family. So for the last 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks now, we were in Florida, and we were spending time with family. It was great. We also spent Kenji's second birthday in Florida, so Kenji is now 2. Oh my gosh. We went to Legoland. We had a good time. Some family flew out. We did we celebrated like 3 birthdays. We had parties, did a lot of eating, a lot of eating. I'm surprised I didn't gain any weight while I was there. Probably the second week we was there, our family member started to get weaker, and he eventually passed away. And so we ended up staying over the 3 weeks that we were supposed to come back because we went to the funeral, and it was you know, it was a hard time, and it still is a very hard time because that literally, the funeral was this past Tuesday, which was the 24th, 3rd, 22nd was the funeral. So literally on Tuesday, we went to the funeral, and then after the funeral, we drove home because Kylie just couldn't miss any more school. And I've honestly haven't really experienced a family member pass away. I've never experienced that. I've never been to a funeral before, and this is my first time actually seeing the process, not as much as Lou, you know, because he was more active in it, and I was there, I was helping, I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was just making sure, you know, I was doing my part as best I can to take any burden off of the family. Well, usually when someone dies, people say, you know, life is short and stuff like that, and honestly, it really is short. Family is so important. It's important to have good relationships with your children. It's important for children to have good relationships with their parents. And I know this is not everybody's situation. I get it. But if you are holding a grudge against somebody, if you are, you know, not talking to that person until they act right or whatever the case may be, sometimes in life we have to accept people for who they present themselves as. You know, we all go through our life struggles. We all go through stuff. Everybody has their own story. What we need to remember is, like, not everybody's gonna be like us. Not everybody is gonna evolve. Either way, people are not disposable, you know, and I know people like to think that we are, but people are not disposable. I'm not talking about like toxic relationships, and I mean like actual toxic people, like domestic violence and things like that. And you know, I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about just regular relationships, healthy relationships where maybe people don't get along, or maybe someone does have a trait that you don't like. Sometimes we just have to meet people where they are. We don't always have to cut people off. We don't always have to have a fast-paced lifestyle. We don't always have to put work first or money first. Life is meant to be enjoyed, you know, and enjoyment doesn't come from comparing lives. With this whole experience, I really feel like I'm living my life aligned with what I feel like is important in life. My sisters and I earlier this year did a vision board party, if you would say that, but we did a vision board party, and on my vision board, and I will post it on the screen, I had more hiking, eating healthy, juicing, cooking from scratch. I had family time. I want to strengthen the relationships that I have within my household, and I feel like I've been doing exactly that, and I want to continue that. Ultimately, life is short. We don't always get the life we thought we was gonna have, but sometimes the life you think you're gonna have is not the life that's meant for you. You know what I mean? And I know I'm going on a tangent and a rant here, but stay with me. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of documentaries and people's stories, and you know, from the outside looking in, you would think, wow, they have everything that I would want. They have, you know, they have it all. Like, for instance, the P. Diddy situation. There's certain people that he had under him or by him that was probably experiencing a lot of mistreatment, a lot of abuse, a lot of trauma. And from the outside looking in, those artists, is like, you know, especially as a kid, I listened to a lot of those artists. I'm thinking about one in particular, but I listened to a lot of the music, and even to this day, I love the music. Like, I grew up on one of the CDs that this person came out with. And when you see somebody's life, you think, oh my God, that's so perfect. And really, they've gone through a lot for this life that they had. And even there's a documentary, I don't know if I'm getting my point across, but there's also a documentary on Netflix. I'll put the title on the screen because I don't remember it, but it's basically about child YouTube stars who, you know, grew up on YouTube, and, you know, they became famous. But basically there was a lot of mistreatment going on with the kids. If Kylie were to look at these children, or even me, and be like, oh, I want that, I want to do that, you know, that looks so cool. It's like, do not judge a book by its cover. Just because somebody's YouTube channel is taking off, just because there's artists out there who's doing it big and doing something, you never know what that person had to go through, if they sold their soul to the devil, if they are, you know, not a good person, or whatever it is that they have to do. You just never know. So stay true to your values, stay true to who you are at the core, stay true to family. And that's basically what I'm getting at, because family is what's important in this life. Family, friendships, companionship, those are the things that's important. And I think in 2025, in America anyway, we've gotten so far from that. And so this is my reminder to you guys to put your friends and family first. Well, put your family first, and your relationships, the relationships that mean the most to you. Love on those people, cherish those people, care for those people, love on yourself, care for yourself, and make sure that the aspirations and goals that you have for your life and your career don't overshadow your family, and don't allow you to sell your soul to the devil, because it's not worth it. Definitely hug on your loved ones, hug your children, hug your moms, your dads, and cherish the time that you have with them. And that's all. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye.
Kike! No, Kike, with that, like this. Kike. Kike. Like this. Yes, just like that. Yeah!
Good job, baby. Run, get it. Kick it to Poppy.
Yeah! It won't fit that one. That's it. There's no way. You're crazy. Actually, it does fit.
Yeah. You want to stay here forever?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I believe he's still feeling that one.
He's already said he wants to stay a baby forever. Woo! Does he look super big, you guys? Do I look like one of those crazy parents? Yeah, I do. It is what it is. All right, let's get you to take your nap. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, because I'm sitting outside in the backyard and the fan is going. But I'm here creating my list for the rest of the week for cooking, and I cannot find anything to make. I saved all of the recipes that I've ever cooked that I like, or even things that I want to try on my phone. So I always look to my favorites to see if I want to cook something, and I have a lot of things saved there, but I, for the life of me, don't want any of those things. I feel like after being in Florida and eating so heavy for the past few weeks, and even today for lunch, even though it was good, I just feel like I don't want to cook like that. So I'm struggling. We did buy some fish today. I'm gonna make a fish Florentine probably tomorrow, so you guys will probably see that. And maybe I do need to cook with more fish. I'm not really wanting to eat beef or pork right now, so maybe I need to look at seafood recipes. I don't know if you guys struggle with that whenever you come back from vacation or you're out of town and you're not in your house and you're not cooking all of the time. You kind of eat poorly. And now that I'm home, I'm like, ugh, I don't know what to freaking eat, and I hate it. It's so hard. But if you guys have any recipes that you like, or maybe something that is like a go-to when you come back from vacation, definitely leave it down in the comments below so that I can add that to my favorites or add it to my cookbook and try it out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check my cookbook, because I have a cookbook that I was gifted. I'm gonna check that and see if I want to make anything from there. If y'all have any recipes, leave it down below. This is something really simple, but it looks so good. This is a bacon, tomato, avocado toast. So I'm gonna do this for breakfast one of these days. Probably one day this week. Another thing that I saw that I liked was scones. I really love scones. So I do want to try to make this maybe next week as a dessert. And then for dinner, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Oh my gosh. So many good looking things. But I think I want to try this. This looks really good. Cajun chicken pasta. So I think for this week I'll add this to my list of things to make. Oh shit, what the hell is that? Is that a hornet? Not the kid. Let's find somewhere else to go. What is a horn? This is huge. Hold on. That thing. What is that?
That's a horn thing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, golly. Does it look like it?
Really? Look like it.
That's normal.
For it to be surrounding me? It was over here for like 10 minutes. Flying over my head. No. Okay, you guys, so I'm doing research because I told you guys I want to eat more fish. But I'm not really familiar with cooking a lot of fish. You guys saw us go to the fish market today, and I want to go to the fish market more so than buy fish at the grocery store, which is what I just normally do. Because one, they offer different varieties of fish, and it's fresher than getting it at the grocery store. Like, the only fish that I cook is salmon. I've cooked tilapia in my 20s. and that's it. So I don't really have a lot of experience with cooking fish, so I'm trying to broaden my knowledge. And I was just looking on the internet, and they said that you can soak fish in milk for about 30 minutes to reduce the odor, like the fishy odor. I didn't know that. So if you guys cook fish and you're not sure how to get rid of the fishy odor, that's one way to do it. It said you can use whole milk or 2% milk, and even like non-dairy milk, so pretty much any kind of milk. But I'm gonna just use what's most common, which is whole milk or 2% milk. If you guys have any recipes, please leave it in the comments so I can add it to my cookbook or, you know, my favorites list. I'm gonna try to do some research and finish out strong here as possible as I can. Kendra's gonna be up soon, and then Kylie will be home around 3:40. So I have about an hour. Hey guys, it is the next day and we are about to make dinner. It is 4 o'clock. I usually like to cook earlier than that, start earlier than that, but as you guys saw, I went to Walmart today and I just did it online and then I picked it up, and the earliest time that they had to pick up was from 3 to 4. So it is what it is. Hopefully this dish doesn't take long to make. I am making a fish Florentine dish and I kind of already told you guys about that. I have my fish soaking over here, so I'll show you guys. This is the fish. It's soaking in some milk. I'm gonna let it soak for 30 minutes. I had it inside the refrigerator, but that fish smell was pretty strong and potent, so I just took it out the fridge. So I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes and then we'll start cooking. In that time, I'm gonna gather all of my ingredients. I'm gonna find something to watch on maybe Netflix or something, because I like to watch TV when I cook. It relaxes me sometimes. And then I'm also going to, oh, hold on. Yes, my love. coming inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she will be gone for a while. So right now, let's get on the news or the ad.
I'm back.
Today, she's not here right now. This is someone else. The weather is going to be very, very cloudy, and she's going to be making dinner. And it was very, very rainy today. And right now, it is very, very sunny, very, very hot. The temperatures are 70 and 65% chance of rain.
Thank you for that.
And we'll be back right after this ad. Have you ever wondered?
No. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna set my timer for 30 minutes. Hope you guys can see that. Honestly, I can't even tell anymore. Nope, y'all can't. I don't think you guys can see it. I don't really know what's going on with my camera, but I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes. I'm gonna look over the recipe and do everything else. I'm also gonna pop open ice cold beer and kind of like get into the mood of cooking. I was going to do these potatoes here. I was gonna do like these potatoes, like a roasted potato, and I still think that would be good, but I don't know. I'm not confident in my skills, and I like these potatoes boiled, so I'm thinking more boiling these potatoes. So I'm probably gonna figure that out as well. You guys will see the process of me cooking. I hope you guys enjoyed the montage, and I'll see you guys in a second. Bye.